Good to be with you. Good to be with you today. And today we are making time for each other and making a pledge and finding our joy. Keeping time. Do you have a calendar? Do you have a diary? Each day, each day you could keep time by watching, looking, seeing not just what's going on around you, but what is going on inside of you. How do you feel? Where do you hurt? Where does it feel good? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in with me and enter your space, your body. Just lean in. Lean in with me. We welcome you. We welcome this time that you have to keep time. I want to talk to you today about what it's like to keep track of things. Cycling, morning, afternoon, dinner time, meal time, nighttime, daytime. What day is it? What day is it? Where is the sun? Where is the moon? What time are you listening to me? What's going on? What's going on in your body? Take a scan from the top of your head all the way down to the tip of your toes. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in with me. Many years ago, I used to say to some of the women that I saw is keep a calendar. And many times they wanted to know when, not just when they could get pregnant, but when were they fertile? How does having a period or not having a period affect them? And I would suggest that they would take a moment, have a little card, and sit down and write down what happened that day. When you get your period, 14 days before that, it's thought that your body ovulated. There was an egg and it dropped down, and it took that 14-day cycle. And that was the first day that you bled, day one of bleeding, your flow, your menstrual flow, your period. Some people are totally excited when that happens. Some people are totally freaked out. Maybe it's not what you expected, but for now, for 365 days, or maybe just for today, you could write down what's going on and you mark that day, you keep time. Day one, today is that day that the flow started. And then think back 14 days that ovulation took place. If you were to place your fingers between your legs, or you even took a mirror and looked down between your legs, my grandmother would say, down as far as possible, and then up as far as possible, and then look at possible, or check out possible, or wash possible. Let's get a little bit more intimate with your body. If you were to place your finger around the edge of your opening, the spaces that you opening, you might notice something, a smell, a taste, a discharge. Sometimes it's thin and watery. Sometimes it's slippery, like maybe an egg white. Maybe there's a little bit of blood. Get familiar with that, and then you could mark that down on that calendar. Day one, day two, day three. Maybe you would think about it the next day and think about what you had before. Did you have pain? How did your breasts feel? How were your feet? How were your legs? What was your mood? What did you have to eat? You could keep track of anything that you wanted. You could even keep track of what was going on in the night sky. Was it a full moon? Was it a new moon? Where was the moon? The moon controls and affects the tide. Why wouldn't it not affect you? Some women find that when they begin working with other women and they're in a house with other women, their cycles begin to mimic the cycles of the other women in the space. When your little one is growing inside of you, the cycles are all connected, all connected. So take a deep breath, keep time with me, write it down, make a note, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. When you make a pledge and you make time for yourself and you make time for joy, it's because you know what pleases you, what gives you pleasure, what makes you uncomfortable. And maybe you don't know, but sometimes if you keep a record, your personal record, you don't have to share it with anyone. We can talk about the times that you may want to share what's happening, or you may want to get your questions answered. You may want to call me, you may want to email, you may have a friend or a provider, someone that you could say, you know what? I noticed this happened, or I noticed when I was with this person, or we did this, or I noticed my cycle not change, but you can see how the sequences of events may impact you. You can't see it right in that day, but days go by, weeks go by, months go by, and you can begin to observe and see a pattern that's just you, a pattern that will help you to look at yourself more carefully, what affects you. Maybe you'd like to write down what you ate that day. It's up to you. But all of these factors are working together, and you are affected by other people, you're affected by other events, and you can affect, you have an impact on those that are around you. You are in relationship. But today is the day that I'd like you to consider that you may want to observe, listen closely to your body, like we are listening to women and we are listening to each other, and we're supporting one another in watching and seeing and making a way that we can do this over time and see our cycles, see our patterns, what's right for us, what's normal for us, what's unusual for us. Would you like to do that? Would you like to try that one day, and then another day, and then another day? And that's how we build our sense of knowing who we are and where we are and what's going on. If you think that you would like to have some tools, I'm going to put down in the chat, put down on the YouTube channel my email address, and you can email me at info@breastfeeding365.com, and you can say, you know what, Mama Jackie, I noticed this. Can you help me think about this? Would you like some tools that would help you either keep a paper record or on your phone or on a website? What's the way that you keep track of things? And slowly but surely, you will build a greater awareness of who you are. We open our podcast with that song, Provider. You are my provider. You nurture, you care. Who do you provide for? Who provides for you? With every breath that I take, I hear your call. I hear your power. And that power and that call comes from a greater awareness of who you are. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath with me. Not every woman, not every person wants to nurse their little one. But every one of us has the power to make a pledge, make a commitment, take a vow, take a breath that you will attempt, you will pledge, you will try to do something every day that brings you joy. Finding your joy, making that pledge, beginning to associate with people that want to support what you would like to do, what makes you feel more of who you were meant to be, closer to your source, that you have peace, that you have joy, that you are able to handle the changes and the seasons and the cycles in keeping with all that's around you. Take a deep breath, hold my hand, lean in close. We're listening. We are listening to you. Provider, provider. With every breath I take, every vow that I make, I am closer to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. We are waiting for you. We are longing to meet you and get to know you. We are longing to have you experience what it's like to be in close proximity with your tribe. Take a deep breath. Slow down, slow down. If you like and subscribe and share the channel, that's great. But even if you don't do that, we are here with you. We are waiting on you. We are inviting you in to this place of joy, of making a pledge for no other reason than you'd like to. So keeping time, keeping track of time, keeping track of your cycles. What a delight it will be to look back and see Oh my goodness. This is my cycle. Track anything you like, watch anything that you like. But if you are calling forth, you will learn what makes for fertile ground, what makes you curious, what makes you lean in to listening and longing for relationship. We welcome you. See you soon. Bye bye next Sunday. I close my eyes and see you in my dreams.